Hey guys, Top8 here, and believe it or not, it's been over 2 years since my last video. While I haven't been very active here on YouTube, I do post semi-regularly over on my Instagram account, so I'll have a link in the description of the video if you want to go check that out. Anyways, for some background on today's video, about a year and a half ago, my friend Minifigures Productions and I created a Mystery Shack model on LEGO Ideas, a platform for user-submitted projects. On a side note, we do have the Mystery Shack version 2 currently up on the website, which I will also put the link in the description of this video. It's free to support and would mean the world to me if you did. While our original model did make it to the review stage of LEGO Ideas, it was sadly declined last June. So, I took it into my own hands to create a physical model, bricklinked all the pieces I would need, and here we are. So, without further ado, let's review my first custom set, the Gravity Falls Mystery Shack. For the first figure in the set, we have Dipper Pines. All the kid characters use short legs to better match their height in the show, as I didn't think the mid legs really fit. Dipper has dual molded arms and also reuses Dustin's hat/hairpiece from the Stranger Things set. His accessory is, of course, the third journal. Next, we have his twin sister, Mabel. She has her iconic pink sweater, as well as a normal female hair in reddish brown with a print for her pink headband. I was trying to find another hairpiece that worked maybe a little bit better, but this was the one that I think suited her the most. Her accessory is a grappling hook, and she also comes with her pet pig, Waddles. The third figure is the man of mystery himself, Grunkle Stan Pines. Since there's no piece to perfectly match his look in the show, I used the Mutt Williams hairpiece in light bluish gray for his hair. He can hold his fez in one hand, and his accessory is, of course, journal number 1, which he had been keeping a secret from everyone. Next up, we have my favorite figure, as well as my favorite character from the show, Zeus. He comes with a baseball cap in dark tan, as well as dual molded arms in sand green. You may have been able to tell with some of the other figures, but I did have to use paint for things, such as the arms and legs, to get some of those details I wanted, since those pieces don't really exist in real life. Anyways, his accessory is a wrench, as he's the handyman of the Mystery Shack. Wendy is up next, and she uses the same hairpiece as Mabel in dark orange. She has dual molded legs and arms, as well as a detailed torso print for her flannel. Her accessories are her axe, and because there's no hair/hat piece that fits her, I gave her her hat as just a separate accessory. The next figure is the main antagonist of Season 1, Getting Gleeful. He uses the Egon Spengler hair in white, and his accessory rounds out the journals with number 2. He also comes with the growing and shrinking flashlight from the episode Little Dipper. Another one of my favorite figures in the set is the author of the journals and Grunkle Stan's long-lost brother, Stanford Pines. He comes with dual-molded boots to help show his trench coat, as well as printing on his dark gray spiky hairpiece to show the aging. He also has 2 accessories, the rift that comes from the portal in the basement, as well as the Forget-Meter. The final character is a brick-built Bill Cipher. Mini Brick created the build for this guy, and I really love how it came out. He used slopes connected to modified 1x1 bricks, and I think it works really well with all the prints. He uses one of the new flame pieces that actually just came out with the Mandalorian Forge in September of last year. Before we take a look at the shack itself, let's go ahead and go over all the side builds in the set. So first we have the golf cart, which is a pretty simple build. The roof is connected by clips, which allows the whole thing to be hinged back so that way you can fit a figure in the driver's seat. There are also 2 stickers up front to capture the details a little bit better. Another side build is the totem pole, which has probably one of my favorite techniques in the set, where the whole thing is built up on a Technic axle, which allows the big barrel piece to be placed upside down for the base. Again, there are stickers to better represent all the little details, such as the wings, as well as the beaver face on the front of the totem pole. The last little side build is the sign that sits right out front the Mystery Shack. There's nothing too special here. I figured we would go ahead and take a look at the exterior of the Mystery Shack first. Starting from the front porch, you have a little sign build as well as the podium. The Mystery Shack sign was created using 4 stickers, one being on a triangular plate to create the signature eye shape. We also used plenty of modified bricks and tiles and tan to create the tiling. The window was created using inverse slope pieces. Moving around to the side, you can see our first Easter egg in the set, which is the leaf blower used in the pilot episode Tourist Trapped. There are multiple stickers up on the roof to show the signs that hang there. The S build was a bit tricky, but Mini Break and I managed to make it work. The Mystery Shack sign uses 6 by 18 plates with stickers on them, as we felt making them brick built would make it a little bit too clunky and take up more pieces. The gift shop area is pretty simple, with a printed cooler, pit cola machine, and a gift shop sign. Atop the roof is a painted Riddler staff for the question mark wind vane. There's also a small build for the chimney off to the side. For me, this is probably my favorite part of the exterior, as it all just comes together really nicely. Looping around back, we have 2 small builds for a dryer, as well as a toilet. For the back porch, I just shrink the size of the couch a bit, so that way a figure could still fit, but also allow the door to be in the middle of the porch. There's also a trash can, as well as a trash bag. Up top, we tiled some sloped plates along translucent red bricks to create the window area. Moving along to the other side of the roof, we have a couple signs, as well as Wendy's overlook. Here, there is a foldable chair, as well as an umbrella. The build here was also done by Minibrick, using simple hinge bricks. Here, you also have the main chimney, completing the exterior. We'll start looking at the attic interior by removing the roof area. To do so, you just need to remove the roof from the clips, which allows access to the attic as well as the second floor interior. Starting in Dipper and Mabel's room, you have both their beds. On the bedside table, you have the treasure map hat from the episode Irrational Treasure. On the floor, you can spot the rug, as well as the walkie-talkies in Dipper's bag from the episode Dipper and Mabel vs. the Future. On the shelf in their room, you can also spot the camera from The Legend of the Gobblewonker, as well as the pterodactyl claw from the episode Land Before Swine. As for the rest of the attic, it's relatively bare. There's a small build to create some stairs, as well as some boxes and newspapers. On one box, you have the Baba album from Dipper vs. Manliness. Moving to the iconic window seat, you have the laptop from Into the Bunker and Sock Opera. Heading down a level, we have Ford's secret bedroom. In here, there are all sorts of knickknacks on the shelves, as well as his pinkish couch. Also in the room is the body-swapping carpet from Carpe Diem. The key from that episode is also included. Next door is Stan's office. You have the printer from Double Dipper, as well as the safe in the back. Inside, you can find the deed to the Mystery Shack. Also behind the desk is the box Stan keeps his secret IDs in. To access the first floor interior, you need to first remove the gift shop roof. From there, the top comes off similar to a modular building, allowing top-down access to the interior. However, you can also remove the walls in each room to allow for better access. We'll start in the museum area. In here, there are 2 small builds for attractions, such as the jackalope, as well as 2 prints. There's also a figure for the Sasquatch and a door that leads into the living room. Inside the living room, you of course have the iconic dinosaur table and aquarium, as well as a chair to fit Grunkle Stan in. You can also remove the painting on the wall to reveal a little cash hideaway. On the TV, you have a showing of the show Duck-tective, and on the table you can also find the time tape from the episode The Time Traveler's Pig. The final room is the gift shop. There's enough space to fit Wendy behind the counter, as well as have the jar of eyes. Against the wall, you have some of the merchandise, as well as the diver's helmet. Of course, you can't forget the vending machine, which can open up and has enough space to fit a minifigure behind. Now that may seem like the end of the set, but I do have one last little build, which is the statue of Bill Cipher. I wanted to do something similar to what they did in the Diagon Alley, so I thought this would be a fitting conclusion for my little set. So that wraps up my custom LEGO Mystery Shack. I had a ton of fun building and designing this set, and I really hope you guys love it as much as I do. Please consider liking this video and subscribing to my channel. I do plan to have some more videos released centered around Gravity Falls stuff, so if you're interested in that, please subscribe. With that, I'll see you guys in the next video.